Connected. Hi, pretty girl Sims.
Welcome, welcome. Hi, Debbie. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Jason. Hi, Althea.
Where's my boy Xander? Xander is he's either asleep. I think I heard him wake up though. So he probably soon walk down the stairs. Hi, Cher. Thanks for joining us. Hi, everybody. Hope you had a good week. Good evening from London. London, are you still in lockdown? I hope not. Xander the greatest. She not easy though.
Oh, somebody's from New York. Hi, Paulo. Hope is from Los Angeles. Hi.
Hi, Los Angeles. It's only England in lockdown, right?
No, I'm not sure.
Is it only England that's in lockdown, everybody? Every other country free up? Except London, England.
Somebody's asking, where's our young host? I think that's Xander.
That's Xander. Xander, you need to be on time for this show. Xander is tardy today, you know?
Someone says Canada is on lockdown too.
Canada is on lockdown.
Wow. It's getting serious out there.
So you're not allowed to... You're only allowed to do what? I know in England they're allowed 1 hour out.
Something like that. Unless they're essential service.
Unless they're essential service. And that's for a whole month. Some people must be climbing the walls about now.
Yeah, especially those persons who like to travel because it's cold, right?
Yeah, it's cold. They would have been out of England and in another country right now. Some of you also have real estate in Jamaica. You would have been here.
Yeah, enjoying
your hard-earned dollars to buy your piece of real estate. And the thing is, you could also be working from Jamaica.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Canada, we have curfew from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Oh, that's it. And then you go to work.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Okay, all malls are closed in Toronto. We get used to it. You can save your money in your pocket too. Or you're doing the online thing.
But what happened to all those persons who worked at the mall?
Oh my goodness. They have to go. I think those malls, some of those malls that they had the retail stores closed down, they're going to be repurposed, I think.
So what happened to all the sales reps and the person who stocked the shelves?
They have to sell online. So they're going to probably work in fulfillment centers or be drivers.
I guess.
Because they're going to need a lot of drivers now to
deliver.
Although I hear that they're bringing self-driving trucks in, guys. That's another thing. I mean, you have to seriously look at the type of job that you're training yourself for now, right? United Kingdom just doing their thing. Yeah, it's cold in London. Don't rub it in, Claudia.
Nikki said they're selling online. I figured.
Yeah, they're selling online. I think. Oh, hi, Xander. Xander out there is asking for you.
Hey.
You want to just come and deposit yourself. Eh? Isn't? Or them just come deposit yourself. Huh?
Yeah. Pull him up a bit.
Xander, say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. You're looking at your toy. This one is yours, right? This is the one here is yours. But you can't use it to make a noise right now.
Yes, he's growing.
Yeah, he's growing. He's really tall up and big up. Full up now. Where full up the screen, Zans? Where full up the screen? You gonna say hi? You see this moving right here? What are we feeding him? Breast milk. The good old breast milk. When we have him in the day, sometimes we feed him with Enfamil if we don't have any breast milk. Isn't Enfamil what it name? Gentle Ease. Which is what Tony got.
Really?
Yeah. That's what they feed them in the hospital with, so we end up coming home using Enfamil.
Okay.
Formula Enfamil, you know? All right, Zan, so you don't need this, right? Your mommy bringing you a baby. You're still doing the drooling thing. All right, so we don't have any questions yet, so we're waiting for those. As I said, that's her godchild.
Yes.
Yeah, great. Zan. You have a godmother, Zan. Godmother.
Jennifer wants to know, what is the topic today, Claudia and Tony? Yes, what is the topic today?
Well, we went to Portland today.
Yes. Got up at 4.
Got up at 4.
Drove at 5.
Oh my God.
It was a nice drive, though.
It was, but it was. Then Tony took us up this hillside. I mean, you're gonna see the video that I'm thinking, how am I going to drive my Benz up here? Let's just abandon ship with that one.
Yeah, the road is rough.
Yeah, not rough. Awful.
Road was non-existent.
Yeah, it's like going up. I don't even know. Like those are for horses.
Yeah.
Not cars with tires, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we went up.
Lauren says he looks like you.
Oh, he does. Zans, you look like me. That's a compliment, Zans. So we need a double barrel shotgun. He's on. So we had to we abandoned that one. So we looked at
3 properties.
3 properties in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
The first one was, what's the name of the place?
Paisley Gardens.
So we looked at that one. That one was how many acres?
11.
11. Okay, so we abandoned ship on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And we looked at another one. Where's the other one?
Norwich,
something like that.
NORWICH.
Nice property.
Yeah.
So the thing now is, can we afford it? No, the property checks all the boxes.
I know it has
Sea view.
That was the big thing. Good road.
I mean,
close to the main. It's one property from the main.
Easy, simple.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can walk to the main from the property.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't do a lot of walk.
Right. It has electricity.
Yeah.
Cable and internet.
Right. Running all along the entire stretch.
NWC water.
Right along the entire stretch.
Right.
It checks all the boxes.
And it's 23 acres.
It checks all the boxes, guys. But can we afford it? I won't even tell you the price. If you're in our Homestead group, you will hear the price later on. when you see the property, and then the Homestead group will decide if this is the one for us. I personally think it's the one. I mean, I'm thinking, Claudia, did you really find this property after the 4th look? 4th look?
Yeah, because we were in
St. Anne yesterday, right? So we looked at what's our property going up the hill called? Southborough?
No, Southfield Estate.
Southfield Estate. We looked at that one. No, the 17 acres and the 5 acres and the 10 acres. Again, they're on a road that is not paved.
Right.
Right? So that
and the internet stops down the road.
You have water though.
Yeah.
And you have electricity.
Yeah.
But the road is bad. They're a little bit up off the main.
There should be a sea view.
There should be, yes. But we also came upon a great house property, guys. 150 acres. What's the price tag?
US 2.5 million.
US 2.5 million. Anybody here of US 2.5 million? Oh my gosh, that's the property.
It has a river. That was the extra thing that one had.
It has a river. It has a wicked sea view.
And it has acres and acres of flat land.
Yeah, 105 to be exact. There's a great house on it. It's like in ruins, right? Mm-hmm. All these great houses around Jamaica in ruins. The one that we saw in Portland actually had a house on it as well. It had a great house, but totally ruins.
Yeah, the ruins of the great house.
Yeah, ruins flat to the ground kind of thing.
So everything that was, I think, what's that, stone?
Yeah.
Is still there. But I guess all the board parts are
gone. Yeah. But Tony, could I make money out of that? Just have some tours.
I know, it's
and
lovely.
Show them the ruins and make a story out of it. Or we could bring up back the house, people. Yeah.
I wonder if there's any pictures of what it looked like in the past. We'd have to look
I
it
don't
up.
know. We'd have to find the original family.
Mm-hmm. And then maybe pull the blueprint from Parish Council.
Yeah. Somebody asking if any townhouse coming up. No, we missed one before.
Yes, here's a question. Jacqueline wants to know, good afternoon, Claudia and Tony. I contributed to the housing trust for less than 5 years before I migrated to the US. I am planning to buy a house in Jamaica
Trying to fix my hair, guys.
next year. What's the rest of the question though? I don't see the rest of the question.
You're looking in the mirror. Are you looking to the left?
It's actually to the right.
It's to the right. I'm trying to get this thing down, Tony. Can you see it?
What,
Can you do it? Yeah, I have a little tick up the top of my head.
There you go.
It's just bothering her, the guys. She wants to know if she's less than 5 years.
Yes.
If you contribute for 1 year, you qualify. So what she wants to know.
She migrated to the US.
So if you come back on the system now, you only need to contribute for 1 year. And then you would have qualified again.
Okay.
All right. Townhouse coming up in St. Anne. There's a townhouse complex now in St. Anne over at Discovery Bay. That's Gore.
Oh, yeah.
There's a townhouse complex right now. Gore is selling that. You can jump onto the Gore website. They're 17 million. It's called Camelot.
2 bedrooms,
two and a half bathrooms. Yeah, called Camelot. You can jump over on their site and look at those. That's in St. Anne. That's in Discovery Bay, right? Here Kuwait says, ladies, consider Telegram for posting the Zoom.
Consider Telegram. I've never heard of that service.
Sessions, mastermind, it's combination of email and WhatsApp, etc.
Okay.
Never heard of it. So
We'll
here,
look it
Kuwait, what is it? A software? Is it an app?
Maybe. I'll look for it. Telegram.
Telegram. All right, Garth says, hello, ladies. Hope all is well. We love your program. Thank you. Toronto crew in the house.
Hi, Gareth.
Hi, Garth.
Althea wants to know, hi, Claudia. I must commend you for the, what's that?
Myriad
of info on the Zoom last week, Sunday evening.
Thank you.
If you all wasn't plugged in, well, you missed it. It was phenomenal learning.
Learning, exactly. That's where the learning happens, everybody, on the Zoom section.
Yes.
Tony, you want to post a link?
Yes.
That's where the relearning happens. We study the books and we go through. So we're still doing I have it right here because I'm jumping into the session. This is a book that Xander will be reading. Can see it, everybody? And can't see it. You can't see the book. I think Tony's camera is out.
No, my camera is on.
Oh,
it's just there's a delay.
Oh. This is the book. So Xander will be reading this book by Robert Kiyosaki. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This will be one of the first books he read. He'll read the one that says rich. I'll do the one with him that says rich kids, smart kids. So those of you who have children, Robert Kiyosaki has a book called, let's see if its tagline is in here. It's called Rich Kid, Poor Kid. I have it upstairs. I don't have it right here, but it's called Rich Kid, Poor Kid.
Rich Kid, Poor Kid?
Yeah. That's the one that's the one I did with you guys, remember?
Oh yeah. And then we played the game.
And then we played the game, cash flow game. So that's the one you want. That's the one you want to do with your children. And like on a Sunday, it's a very good time to have a family meeting and just discuss your goals, what their goals are, you know, and kind of help them to navigate this whole thing. And you must tell your children what your expectations are of them, right?
Right.
Hello, you have any more questions? Did you miss some questions?
No, we haven't missed. I posted the Zoom link, and then Nikki says, love the book, finished it last week.
Okay, so you can join us in the sessions at the Zoom session.
All right. Maxine says, hello from London, just tuning in from work. Thanks for joining, Maxine.
Thanks for joining, Maxine.
And then
Telegram is in Zoom. Okay.
Okay. Telegram is like Zoom.
Telegram is like Zoom.
Like Zoom. I'll check it out and see what it is. Louis said, hi, Miss Claudia. Is there any funding available for Homestead community? As in, like the government?
As in the bank? Not that I know of. No, not that I know of.
I don't know.
You'd have to borrow. If you want to borrow, you'd have to borrow as an individual. And then you would borrow for the land, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can create it from there. But we're just trying to come together. So those of you who just hearing about the homestead and you still want to join, Tony, and you can put the link there for them.
Louis says, I'm looking at a 6.5 acre of land in St. Elizabeth and would like to do a homestead.
Yeah, you can do a homestead on that, Louis. We have about, how many we have now? 30?
30 families.
We have 30 families in our group. So we're trying to do our homestead as a group thing, right? Oh, you want to jump up on this table. I don't think so, Xander. Remember you're on TV. You're on TV, Xander.
Okay, there's the homestead link for anyone who wants to join.
Right. So remember, homestead is where you live and you farm, so but the more people you have, the better. We've gone are the days when we had big families, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have families with our 13 children, 20 children. You need a whole heap of people for the farmstead.
Yeah.
Whole heap. So
you have to create an extended family by having other families with you.
If it's you alone trying to do the 6.5 acre, Louis, you need to have a whole heap of money.
Children.
Or a whole heap of children
mm-hmm.
who want to do this with you. You tend to find that the children are computer children. Like, I'm trying to avoid the digital stuff with Xander until he can read. Must can read. Before him getting a tablet and a laptop and all these things. Do it the old-fashioned way, Xander. You must can read ABC and 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't want you touching a button and I remember, say, oh, this is YouTube. Oh, this is...
Donna Wilson wants to know, what is homestead? So a homestead is a large acreage of property that you live on, and you also cultivate the food and animals that you consume. So what we're hoping to create is a community homestead where we have several families live on the homestead together and we share in the cultivation of the food that we consume.
So Louis, you want to know if there's a business loan available for land development on a small scale, on any scale. So let us say you find that same 6 acre and you want to cut it up into maybe 40 lots
mm-hmm.
or maybe 50 lots. Then yes, so you would proceed, but you would more than likely have to spend your money now to buy the land. Even if you take the land on a loan, you can still proceed to get it subdivided, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would interface with people like your surveyor who would design the land, the cutting up of the land, the subdivision for you. You interface with the parish council. They are the people who will look at it and say, yes, or no, we want more green space, or the lots are too steep, or the lots are too small. They will interface and tell you all of that, and then your surveyor work back and knows that. Your surveyor will work back with you, get that sorted out. When you have sorted that out, if you have more than 9 lots, then you will interface with a company called NEPA, which is National. What does NEPA mean again? We just call it NEPA now. Is it Environmental Planning Authority? National?
Probably that's what it is.
So somebody who knows, put it in the chat for me. I just call it NEPA. I totally forgot what it means. But environmental planning must be somewhere in there. They're the ones who will, if it's more than 9 lots, also if you have sewage lots,
mm-hmm.
you have sewage on the property, commercial sewage, that is, that's sewage for everybody. They will also be interested in that. So NEPA, so if you're doing more than 9 lots, you're going to interface with NEPA. If you're doing less than 9 lots, you don't really interface with NEPA, right?
So for the homestead, we'll be interfacing with NEPA.
We will probably interfacing with NEPA. We have 30 families now that we will be catering for. So what we're thinking for our homestead is that each person will have their tiny house. I'm saying tiny, but I hear Tony saying 1,000 square foot. That's a big house.
I know, that's because we're now having families. So we're going to be catering to households with 3 or more persons.
1,000 square foot house is like a 2-3 bedroom.
Maybe we can say 5 on the ground, 5 up.
5 on the ground and 5 up.
You know, that way we have space. Because with 30 families, then you're going to need some space.
We have a lot of dynamics. So the group will work that out, right? When we meet, the group will work that out.
Probably need to call a meeting.
We're going to call that. But the group will work that out. And we're talking now in our WhatsApp group. Now, the aim is not to make this the house big and monstrosity, so it take up quarter acre. You know, you see these houses that take up a whole quarter acre.
I know.
Right? That's not the aim. Oh, it means National Environment Planning Agency. Thank you,
Thank
Ricardo. We just a NEPA, and you know, we kind of know the company and what it does. So it's NEPA. It's National Environment Planning Agency. So yes, so when you do all of that now, then you're going to get a costing. So you get an estimate. You get a quantity surveyor. That's the person who will quantify the roads, if you're going to put buildings on it, if you have sewage, if you have playground. These days we're putting in football field, putting in hard courts and all of that. Swimming pool. So the quantity surveyor will quantify that, right? When he quantifies that, that is what you will say to the bank. Hey, I'm going to be doing this project. This is what it's going to cost. But bear in mind now, the bank is going to want you to put in a percentage. Some banks maybe 10, 15, 20%. It depends on the bank. The bank is also going to want to put a lien on your property. Either that, or you give, if the property can't cover the lien, let's say you brought the property for 50 million, but to do this development is going to cost 200 million. Obviously, that particular property cannot carry the lien. Right? It's too, the value is too low. So you're going to have to give the bank other property.
So it doesn't take the lien based on the potential of the property.
No, the bank want back their money if you default. So them can't hear if you say, yeah, man. Ricardo is who asked me the question. Ricardo, yeah, man, I'm going to pay back the money, you know, as soon as him bill. No, you're going to take the money and them can't find Ricardo.
I think
or something happens. Or is Louis asked me the question. So Louis, you have to have collateral, which is why a lot of persons, when they're just starting, they go in groups, right? So somebody have a 50 million, somebody have 100 million, somebody have a 20 million, boom, and put it together, right? Or you start very small. So I can tell you, the first one I did was Zans. I found a 1 acre lot in Newport. Tony, can you find the subdivision drawing? Maybe not so quick, can you?
Maybe not so quick.
Did you WhatsApp it to anybody recently? So I found a piece of 1 acre. I never find it, I happened upon it. But because you have this thing in the back of your mind, you know these things come up, right? Yeah. I was reading this same book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I don't know where the camera is, Tony, so I'm fumbling. I don't know where the camera is, but give me thumbs up if you can't see the book. Althea alluded to us, she said that she learned a lot last week. I think it was last week we learned where the story Althea reminded me. I read the book so many times that I can't remember if I did it in the group that is I'm doing now. But he found a piece of land, right? And sell off a piece and all kind of gymnastics. So because I was reading this book, when I saw the 1 acre, I said, hold on, this 1 acre is on a main. It bordered by an X road, so the road kind of made the L. And I said, look, if I go down the side, I can cut this up in a 4. Right. So I called up some friends and I said, hey, I see a 1 acre and I can cut it up in 4. But guess what? They want $4 million, guys. Miss Davis only have 1 million because I just sold a property that I'd actually bought to build a house of my father up in Frontier Heights in Port Maria, and he said, no, I'm not going up there, so I decided to sell back the property. I sold it back and I had $1 million cash in my hand, and I needed to put it back somewhere. And you know, I called them and said, hey, I called a couple people. Well, I tell you, it's only 2 gentlemen jump on it with me. None of them looked at the property. I remember one of them saying, listen, Claudia, if you excited, me excited. To this day, we're still the deals. And he says it all the time. He said, Claudia, I don't know what you call it before, you know, just tell me how much money you want. Because if you excited, me excited. Anything you say, me will do it. He hasn't looked at the property. As a matter of fact, I have his 2 titles still. The other person did not look at it either. It's when I actually went through the process, got the titles, that the other person went and looked. But this other little bona fide brethren of mine, him is like my little we call them friendly Tony man where you have where them just push you for do things. We call them friendly. We call them friendly. I tell you, people, if you don't have one of them friendly, you need one.
So this is the type. This is the property.
Oh, they can see it now, guys?
Yeah.
So this is a property. So this was a 1 acre. Oh, Dan, do you want to sleep? What happened? Want to sleep? All right. So this was a 1 acre. Your mother is cooking dinner, so you have to hold tight right here with grandma. So I was explaining this now. So this is a 1 acre. So it says from, I can't see it totally, something another. But this is a 1 acre in Bethel, which is in Newport. I'm selling back 2 of these lots now. So I'm actually selling 1B and 1C. So I found the property, I called them up. I said, guys, I have 1 million properties, 4 million, but I can subdivide it into 4. Each of us get a lot. So Claudia, if you excited, me excited. Them send on them money. And me put my money with it and we bought it together. I did. Oh, he's asleep now. Xander, go. I was the one who did the running to do the subdivision. So Louis, yes, I know how to do the subdivision. You can piggyback on my knowledge if you need any info. You can ask me. But it's 1, 2, 3 because I was doing less than 9. So Louis, if you don't have money like that for your first project, don't go big. Just look for, and I didn't have to do any of these roads. So where it says reserve road, that was already there. Where it says main road, that was already there. So I didn't do any roads. I also didn't put in any electricity or any water because water and electricity already run along the road, right? So all I did was got my surveyor and say, hey, how much do this? And say XYZ. Tell the guys, I said, this XYZ, we split it down the line and send out them money. Because it was line in a 4. I'm run up on our parish council.
I remember the night I stayed up and did the documentation for it.
Yeah. I'm a run up on my parish council and I call them every minute. And Louis was my first one. I never know. I ask question. I saw me stay. I ask a bag of question. I'm going from the parish council, young lady. Sit down with them. I say, all right. So what am I do next? Even when I was transferring the titles, went downtown to Hanover Street titles office. I said, sit in front of the lady. I said, so what are the next? She said, no, man, you need to get a lawyer. Mama said, no, man, just tell me what are the next. Which form? She tell me the form. We went on, Tony, remember, print the form and we get it wrong a couple of times, but boom, finally get it. That's how you learn. So I did it. And that was maybe a couple of years ago. Actually selling these lots now. So 1D sell already. I'm selling 1B and 1C. So 1B is 4 million. And 1C is 3.8. So anybody want it? Newport, nice land. Flat, everything. A cow always run up on motherfucker cow nearly run down 21 day.
That was a drama.
But that is how you do it, everybody. So Louis, you don't have a whole heap of money. You might not want to run with a 6 acre property. If you do run with a 6 acre, call in some people with you, man. You can say, hey guys, I see how we can do this. And remember to do your homework, right? So you're going to call the surveyor. You're going to ask the surveyor, tell the surveyor I have a 6 acre, but these kind of big lots, they're going to want a topo, call a topographic survey. If I have a surveyor who I work with very closely, El Figo. I don't know if El Figo is on El Figo. If you're on, you can say hi. But I can give you the link to El Figo. Yeah, call them up and ask them. So how much do the topo for this? The subdivision. How much lots I can get out of it, and how much you going to charge. In fact, do all that groundwork. Right? You call the parish council to you say things like, so I have a 6 acre. What's the minimum size lot I can get of it? And how many lots? Now I can tell you. Some of the rules of the parish council. Minimum you can get without putting a sewage is 6,000 square feet. Generally, but it depends on the council.
Right. Someone's asking the size for Newport.
1/4 acre. Now some parish council, like Mandeville, Manchester. No, not less than 1/4 acre. But see if you can get them changed now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe the rules changed. But everything is a learning, guys. Don't be afraid to learn, man. Don't be afraid. Everything out there, somebody do it already. It's just for you to find the person who do it already, or you find the technocrats in the system.
It says we're having bad reception. One moment.
One moment. Let us check that. You want to check your Wi-Fi? So you asked about business loans. That it can be tricky to get the loan, and you have to have the collateral to back it. That's the key with the banks, right? You're going to have to put in some money into the deal. So you hear them say good friend better than pocket money. That's where a good friend them come in now. So like me keep good friend, right? Me keep good friend.
Yes, and we're in bad signal.
Yeah, I keep big good friends, and you have to remember to just cultivate a friend before you need one. So don't expect them. So these guys I went to the dealer, they were my friends from way before. We did construction together, run business together. Remember one time, me and one of them broke down in that truck. Forcing us still?
Yeah.
Can't see.
No.
We might have to go come out and come back again.
We can just see what's holding us.
Maybe it's Rachel cooking, I can't smell it.
How is the cooking?
Ear wheels get messed up. And somebody can take Xander from me now. Put him in his crib.
All right, I think we're back now.
Don't know if we're back. We're standing by.
We're back. We're green here, so we should be back. It's just it's gonna take a little while to load here.
I don't see anybody coming in.
There we go.
Somebody says, hey Tony, what's your fee? I contribute $19.97 to NHT. I'm overseas to be exact. Why did you start contributing? Fine, Tony, give them a number. Her fees are small. She's overseas.
You can reach me on 876-370-8138.
All right, everybody, give us a thumbs up if you're back and if you can hear us. And are we any clearer?
Yes, we are. Good.
All right, good. Send type back your questions because we lost
a few of them when we got disconnected.
Right, we lost them totally. We lost them. We're not seeing.
The last question we saw was the question about someone's asking what's the initial intake for the Homestead community.
Intake? I mean intake.
I think the amount of persons.
We don't know. We started with 12, but we're now at 30.
And I saw 3 applications come in a few minutes ago.
The
thing is that we have 30 now, but I don't think 30 is going to be the final amount.
Oh, why?
Because more persons might join or persons Right.
up to 2
2
million.
million.
Depends on what we find. Now, the more people we because style, but I know most persons don't want apartment style.
Not only that, too, what happens to persons who are getting up in age?
Right. So,
I mean, are we going to put in elevators?
No.
So steps is going to be a challenge for the older.
Right. So we're just thinking of different housing options. So we might have apartment is out, obviously. Townhouse style.
Mm-hmm.
If you have duplex, you have a less footprint.
Yeah, I don't really like townhouses because we end up with all the houses look exactly the same.
They don't have to be exactly the same. It just depends on design.
It depends on design.
Yeah, you can design it different. Each one different.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that they're joined, right?
Right.
Take up less footprint.
But we'd have to vote on it whether we want to condense the land size and the townhouses or do single homes but smaller homes.
It have to be really, the footprint would have to be really tiny. Like a 1,000. I'm just thinking of the land I saw today, a 1,000 square foot running across the ridge line.
Mm-hmm.
The houses would have to be turned for them to see the sea.
Mm-hmm.
They'd have to be turned long way. Not horizontal, not this way.
Okay.
But long way.
Long way.
With a balcony on the seaside side.
Okay, understood. And then go all the way around.
And then go all the way around the ridge line kind of thing. And then we do the farming or whatever else.
The way that land was situated, the other side that we didn't walk, that has a clear view of the sea.
I know, that's a ridge line. So where we walk up on the, and I already have a road and everything.
Not the road side, I'm talking the other side.
The other side, where the palm trees were running on the other side.
On the other side, right past the area that was the pool and go beyond.
I'll go beyond that section.
That side is lower, but there's a clear view.
Yeah. We'll have to discuss it in the Homestead group.
Right. It would take a really good surveyor to design.
What is not surveying when design, is an architect.
The architect.
Or we would design. But we have to determine what's the maximum size. I'm saying these houses can't be big. They're just houses to come to. Some of you are overseas in the Homestead. Mm-hmm. Are we at a half and half?
No, we're mostly overseas.
Mostly overseas. Some of you, I missed your question. I'll repeat the question. Some of you are overseas. Joining. First, something about loan up there, so.
VT. Sorry, guys. I'm joining on the first time, and I have just joined. Roughly, how much can you have in the bank to get a loan from one of these properties?
It's not how much you have in the bank. It's how much you pay. It's how much you qualify for. Mm-hmm. So the debt service ratio is 50%. But 50%, so let us say you're earning 100,000. 50,000 is for loans. So if you have a car loan for 10,000 per month, a loan for 20,000 per month, you only have $20,000 in loans. So what I said to everybody is go on the loan amortization calculator, which I showed everybody last week. Go on the loan amortization calculator and see how much money $20,000 can get you based on your age. So you'd have to ask the bank how much is their income, how much is their interest, and your age, right? So in Jamaica, the banks stop giving loans at age 70. So if you're 60, you can only get a 10-year. If you're 55 like me, you can only get a 15-year mortgage. So that would be your max, your cap. Are we still out?
I think we're getting poor signal again.
Rachel, you have to stop the cooking.
There was a question. What is the initial injection into the homestead? Right. That was a question.
Yeah. So where the initial people say 500, 1 million, 1.2, 2 million, but I can tell you now, good properties in Jamaica are not cheap.
I know, like the 150 acres we saw, it was
perfect. 2.5 million US. Good property, just not cheap.
Yeah.
You're not going to find property with sea view on the main, internet cable, every utility you can dream of right at your fingertip for monkey money. Just not gonna happen. Especially if we want big acreage, right? We're more thinking of not ground farming, we need to go with greenhouse farming. That's how. That's
and raised bed farming.
And raised bed and aerial farming, not how I see the older Jamaican farmers.
Right, we're not actually dig the soil in the earth.
Yeah, where everybody's digging in the soil, and everybody want whole heap of big land because they want we want to come back. Plus, I have some ideas as to other things that the homestead can do if we do it right. Other things that we can do, and we can actually earn money. So those of you overseas who want to come home, you're a part of this homestead, then you have your work cut out for you already. Your retirement work.
Yeah.
And you want a simpler lifestyle. In Portland, the beach was just down across the street, walking distance. And of course, you're on the shoreline of Portland. Anywhere on the shoreline, St. Thomas, Portland beaches are just a stone throw away, right? So it's not about the beach, but it's about the other things that will happen. And of course, the good food that you're going to grow and eat.
That's the best part.
That's the best part. You can just grab a carrot out of the ground and
what is going on today?
I don't know.
Okay,
we're back?
No. Yes.
Thumbs up, everybody, if we're back.
No, I don't think we're back. I think we're frozen.
Lorraine says anything, just want to come home when retired. Yes, Lorraine, I know. What about bungalow style houses or the homestead houses? That's what we're looking at. But the bungalows can take up a lot of space too. I mean, we have bungalows in Richmond and Draxall, and they're in 5,000 square feet houses, and the 3 bedrooms are 1,500 square feet. So, and the 2 bedrooms are, how much are the 2 bedrooms? The 1,200 square feet? Are we back?
I think so.
She missed the phone number.
Yeah, I just typed it.
It's in the chat, guys. 370-8138. So if you need help with your NHT, you have to do it this month. Tony cuts off on the 28th, is it?
Yeah, I'm going to not be available.
Well, yeah, 28th, right?
Isn't today the 28th? I think maybe I can do one more.
Did you give her the link? Don't you have a link for those
who
want to do the tax?
I do have a tax link. One moment, let me find it. Take a question while I do the search.
What's the question? What's your question? I think we lose your question. What's the question?
Here's a question.
Sally.
Can I get in land in the North Coast? How much is 23,000 pounds?
Double that. So the pound is at 200 to 1. Is that 40? Is that 4 million? Somebody do the maths. Is that 4.6 million? 23,000 pounds multiplied by 23,000 to 2.6 if it's 100 or 4.6, right, guys? 4.6 million. You can't get on the coast. You can't get up in the hills.
So like Brownstown, I think.
Like Brownstown. Brownstown. 3 Hills, that's St. Mary side. Gibraltar. I can't get in Gibraltar, not 4 point something.
Where's Gibraltar?
That's St. Mary, heading towards, coming from Arcabessa, Gibraltar, Port Maria. That's the form.
And I lost it. Let me try again.
You're looking for your link, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for my link. Are there houses still available to buy in Richmond?
Yes, Richmond is doing a 5th phase, I think. 260, the crest. Yes, there are houses. 260,000 US. But you must have a pre-approval letter, and you should have, if you're going cash, you must can show the money in the bank, all right? And the deposit is 15%. Not your average chef? Not sure what that means. Oh, not your average chef. Wow. Not your average chef. That's his name. I like that. That's his handle. Not your average chef. That's good. That's good. We need people like you in Jamaica.
And on the homestead.
And on the homestead. Yeah. I want to have a big cookout on every Sunday with all the food that we grow.
Right.
You can just drop by and eat. Yeah.
Courageous Tracy says, Miss Claudia and Tony, I missed a few sessions. I need to catch up. Oh my God, how can I get Zoom sessions I've missed? I am still working on uploading Zoom sessions. I think I have 4 sessions up right now.
You have 4 sessions up? So
yeah.
Courageous Tracy didn't see them.
No, they're not live as yet. I just uploaded them.
So
I need to give everyone a link now.
A link now, okay. I guess you can start with those 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. Question.
Yes, Tracy, you missed a lot. I think you missed some questions at the top. Oh, that's my question again. It's your phone number. Oh, you gave her that already.
Right.
23,000 pounds. Is that 4.6 million? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, 1,500 square foot house is what? Is a decent size for a family. Yeah, but it's big for a homestead. 4.6 million. Yes, thank you. 4.6 million. That is Brownstone. That's up in the hills. Claremont, Brownstone. I don't know the towns so well. Bamboo. That's St. Anne. All those are St. Anne. St. Mary's side, you're talking about up in the hills, Retreat. Up. I just logged on. Are you collecting names of those who are interested in the homestead or the link?
Yes.
There's a link, Veronica. So everybody for the homestead, remember that we're going in with cash. Any property we buy is cash. Set up a company and everybody have their shares. You want to sell back your shares, or you want to transfer your shares, or you want to will your shares to somebody else, and that's what we're going to be doing.
So what happens to the house after you've built it on the homestead? You can sell the house along as well as the shares to the new person?
That's an interesting question. You should be able to. Because you're going to build your own house.
Right.
We're just preparing the spot for you.
So you sell the house and you sell your shares to whoever buys it.
Yeah. If we go strata, if we subdivide and actually put a house lot assigned, like it is a lot 1, lot 2, lot 3, so on, then each person would have their own title for the house.
For the house,
the spot.
It's just that the house is located in a homestead instead of like a gated community like Draxel.
I mean, it might be gated. You have a fancy homestead. You don't want to go out and...
No, what I'm trying to understand, it's no different than being in a gated community like Draxel.
Right. It's just that for us, we don't have swimming pool, lawn tennis court.
We have a farm that's working.
Yeah, we have a farm, people. We have a chicken run. With some chicken that run up and down, will lay egg and say, walk over there, pick up the egg and go and eat, cook it and eat it, right? Or eat it raw if you want. We might have a goat house, might have a pig pen. It just depends on the group and what the group wants.
Right.
I'm saying go with greenhouse farming, because we can cover so much in a greenhouse 50 by 50. And that takes up less land,
right,
as opposed to a whole acre, right? So, and we're saying greenhouse farming. Somebody WhatsApp me since week says he's into. There's a name he called it. It wasn't organic farming. It was something else. He called it a
permaculture,
something like that. Yeah, he's into that. So I said, good, join the group. But we need people like you.
We definitely need to do permaculture farming. It's where you grow items that will do well growing together, like in our rainforest.
Right. Timeline to look for the land. I would say no, Shauna. I found the land today, Shauna, in Portland.
I just need to hurry up and edit the video so I can share it with the group.
Yeah, you're going to see it in the group. I actually found the land today. This is the thing, everybody. When you're looking for something and you know what it is that you're looking for, you will find it. Because we have the parameters, the electricity, the water, all the things that we said, this property checks all those boxes. So once you have, what happened to a lot of persons is that You tend to go shopping, but you don't know what you're looking for. Yeah, you walk up and on the plaza, you don't know if you want a blouse, a shoes, a wig. You don't know. So you see a wig and you say, oh, I'm buy. You see that and you say, oh, I'm buy. Then when you reach home, you don't like it because you didn't decide you wanted a wig, you wanted a short wig, or you wanted a long wig, or you want a black, or a gray, or a brown. You must decide. So just for anything else. So if you're shopping for a husband, you're shopping for a baby father, you're shopping for food or anything, you must know, this is what I want. Once you know what you want, you'll find it. Don't take you long to.
Shauna says, well, a month ago, you would kill me for saying Portland.
I went there today and Shauna found it in Portland. I'm just thinking the drive is going to kill me. It's a good drive. I was checking the drive. The drive from the airport normally is 2.5 hours, you said, right? But that should cut with, we have a brand new highway. Those of you who don't know, brand new highway coming from Harborview all the way through St. Thomas to Port Antonio, right where we found the land. So Shauna, it's actually only about 3 minutes drive from Port Antonio. Yeah. So shopping can be in Port Antonio. Really nice land. You're missing some of the questions, Tony.
It looks so. I'm trying to go back because they're commenting so fast. It's jumping.
Oh, you're missing some of the questions. For banks that offer business loans there. All the banks offer business loans, Louis.
Okay, Lauren says, where T going for the 28th? Missed that. What's happening on the 28th? 28th was the day I was going to close off helping persons to finish up their taxes.
Yeah. We have to close off on the 28th because the taxes are due on the 15th. So those of you who haven't would have missed the window.
Right.
So and if you want to knock this thing out of the park with real estate, everybody, if you're self-employed, then if you're that's the ice cream man in Tony. If you're my ice cream man still comes to our door, everybody. If you're self-employed, you must register with the National Housing Trust. There's no other way you're going to buy a house. I hear Louis talking about the banks. The banks are not friendly to people who are self-employed. No, you have to give them all your granny teeth to get a loan.
Junior wants to know, how much does land cost in Cardiff-Hall Runaway be? About 1 acre.
1 acre. Is there any 1 acre up there now?
I'm not sure.
There's some big acreages up there, like 70-odd million, I think. We passed on those because we don't like the road going up. You're supposed to get a Cardiff-Hall, a 1 acre, maybe 10 million. It just depends on where it is.
We're in Cardiff-Hall. Cardiff-Hall has different price points.
Yeah, and Cardiff-Hall is a huge place. I mean, some of the roads are horrible though, Joey. Really horrible. Do you ever come in now? Past that.
Soja says, third time lucky. I am interested in the homestead. Can you confirm the size of?
Can't.
Because we haven't determined it as yet.
I can't confirm the size of the lots. As a matter of fact, the more people we add to this homestead group,
the smaller the size.
Maybe the smaller the size. Because to find, as I said, we found a 150 acre property for one. Am I saying it right?
It's 150 acres with a 180-degree sea view. It borders 2 roads with access to all the surfaces. It also has a river, and this property is $2.5 million US.
Now that can hold any amount of people who come jump in.
Right.
So you might get 100 people who jump in at the homestead.
We just divide 100 people by 2.5 million.
How much money that? Somebody tell me how much money that? But that 150 acres could certainly
hold everybody and do everything that we
want to do. Even have the entire place there that was for the cows used to graze and all of that.
Yeah.
Those of you who like cows and all of that. But join the group so that you can know what's happening, right?
Right.
I hope you saw the link, Sanjay. You can still provide the link. Oh, see the link up there. You should see it.
Right.
Homestead.
2 other persons just
registered. Yeah. So if you don't have a lot of money, you want to come to Jamaica, you want to be a part of a group. Now, the initial money for the land, it's not just the initial money for the land, everybody. Remember, you have to build your own house. Remember, we're going to have to do things like fencing because we cannot have people breaching us. So whether we put up a barbed wire fence or we put up chain link fence
or block and steel.
Or Tony, she want one big wall around the place like with their Fort Knox. Tony, there will be a lot of men in the group, you know. You don't have to worry. These men will make sure that nobody breach the property. These are serious Jamaican men. I'm not playing.
Okay.
Right? I'm not playing with no boy who decided I'm going to come jump a fence.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
I have to trust that the men on the homestead will take care of me.
Of course, the men on the homestead will take care of everybody. The men who join these things are usually family people, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I'm not selfish. And you know, Jamaican men take care of them sister, them mother,
everybody.
I mean, take care of. I know you, man. You take care of too much women.
I know that the gentleman that we met today, he really took care of us.
Yes, I mean, he showed us a land. He might cut coconut food drink. I mean, he was so nice. You will see in the video. He was so nice. You know, he took us right up and make sure them chop apart for us, and we were okay. But the more people we get, we can do it. I mean, we just have to put in our money. Remember, say we need money for the land initially.
Right.
Then we need money for some infrastructure stuff, like surveyor and the design, who went design
the homestead.
The homestead, like where we put the houses, because we're not haphazard in everybody.
It's going to be organized.
It's organized.
So that it can be a community that we're all proud of.
Right. So where we put the homestead, where we put the homes, where do we put the parking? Because you might have visitors come in. Where do we put the parking? The homes themselves. Where do we put the chicken run? If you want cows, where do we put these cows? if you want the what I call them, the greenhouses.
The greenhouses.
Where do we put the greenhouses, and how we have access, and how the entire thing will look, so that we can execute. Because you see, we have to work to a plan.
Yeah.
So once we have the plan, and where everybody say yes, this is it.
And we have to have
execute, so that
money to subdivide the land so that everybody can get their little plots.
Their little plots, yeah. And then that little plot with your own little title, you can go sell that if you want.
Right.
So you can, and you will still have shares.
So you'd have your own title and then shares in the actual.
You still have shares
homestead.
in the actual homestead itself. Because remember, the homestead is a company will own the homestead, right? So what we may say is, okay, we will, and what we're doing, if we're doing a subdivision, we have to make sure that we can subdivide that part, so that those are the lands, but it's in the homestead.
In the homestead.
Yeah.
Does that mean we'd have to put in a road?
You would do subdivision and put in a road. If you go with the concept of just, here is in my face. If you go with the concept of just farmhouse. You know, in Jamaica, you said the farmhouse.
Yes.
The farmhouse.
So we have 50 farmhouses.
Yeah, like for the workers. So then no, you don't have no subdivision.
Okay. But if we want to give titles, then we need to subdivide.
Yeah, so you're going to need someone.
And I think that's where we should go.
That's where we should go. So
yeah,
we need
so that people can leave their piece to their other families for future generations.
Their house, plus will them share to whoever.
And will their shares to whoever. All right. Let's continue with the
Free
questions.
Hill properties are anywhere from 4 million up. That was VT. Minard. Brownstone lots are available with view of the ocean line.
Yes, they are. We saw some the other day.
We saw some. Minard Hill, or she's telling us. Minard Hill, you're saying, have lots available with view. Are these big parcels? 20 acres and up. What's the timeline to get the homestead started? Like, no. Timeline to look at the land. I've already looked at the land. Actually, I found the land.
But we should have a final date as when we want to purchase this, and I think it should be by summer.
Well, we need to activate the thing is,
we need to activate the company.
We can't put in any offers on any properties that Tony and I found. We can't put in any offers. And the persons on the homestead group who are in Jamaica, we're going to be inviting them to look at the property as well. So we narrow it down and look at the property as well. But the truth is, we can't put in any offers if we can't show the people that, hey, see the money here in the bank, you know, or here, hey, we're getting this loan here. So That's how it works here now. Good property don't stay.
No, it doesn't.
It don't stay, guys.
And the one that we looked at today just came on the market.
Just came on the market, yeah.
Any residential land in Old Harbor region, Barton, etc. for $2 million with legitimate title, so NHD won't have any issues. The cheapest one we have, I think, is 3.5, and that's in Bannister. That's what we have.
Bannister. 3.5. It has a legitimate title, yes.
Someone's asking about land for sale in Cardiff Hall, half acre.
I don't think we have any now. Hydroponics gardening is also great. Yes, thank you, Trisha. I hope you know how to do it. You're a part of the Homestead group. And the residential land in the Old Harbor region, Bartons. I just saw that question.
Yeah, it was.
You repeated it. Ladies, can you please confirm you can see my question about?
That was the question about the homestead, was the size of the lots, which we have not determined as yet. It's the size of the land that's purchased and the amount of people in the homestead will determine the final size of the lots.
Claudia, you doing construction on your building project yet? I should have started. I got delayed with Xander a bit, but I think we have our family here. I've kind of routine in with Xander already now, and Xander's taken all the money from us that he should have. We're not spending any more.
No, I don't think so. Right. I think all our capital expenses on him.
Yeah, our capital expenditure is now over with Xander.
At least for now.
At least for now, yeah. So we don't have any more capital expenditure with Xander. So we should be able to reroute our capital expenditure budget back to the building project, which is what I will be doing. So yes, I'm going to be starting that. Maybe another month or two, you see me start.
Natalie wants to know, where's the homestead community going to be?
Natalie, we're looking for something along the coast. So we're talking about St. Thomas, Portland,
St. Mary, or St.
Anne.
Those are the top parishes.
Yeah, or maybe even Trelawney. It just depends. How is the donation page going? We have to start.
Donation
page?
We don't have a donation.
Yeah, to do what, Anne-Marie? You want to donate to the homestead? If land has been willed.
Wayne wants to know, if land has been willed to a relative and another relative has been paying taxes for several years, can the person who has been paying the taxes do what? Get the land?
No.
No.
If the will stands. Paying taxes don't mean you have the land. When? If the land has been willed to a relative.
Paying taxes mean you're a good custodian.
Paying taxes just mean you have some money and you want to pay the taxes. No, Wayne, if the will stands, whoever the person willed it to, the will stands. So the will stands. Sorry to say, the will stands. Guys, you can't just pay the taxes. Remember, you have your mother, your father, whomever have property in Jamaica, you are to.
Oh, so here's the rest of Wayne's question. Can the person who's paying the taxes claim and sell the land?
No, Wayne, absolutely not. The will stands. So once it's a legitimate will, and the person takes it through the court system, the court will grant the person the property. You can't sell the land if your name not on the title. That's the first thing. Your name have to be on record as owning the land. If you're paying taxes, don't mean you own the land. Not in this country. All right? So
Kino wants to know.
The person who live on the property have more claim than you paying the taxes. So if somebody was living there for over 12 years undisturbed, them have more claim than you pay the taxes. Can I tell you?
Kino wants to know, what is the buying for the homestead property? I liked hydroponics farming.
Kino, you know about hydroponics farming? What's hydroponics? When the guy said it, I was wondering what it was. What is it? Hydro mean water.
Maybe it's growing stuff in water.
Growing stuff in water?
We have to look it up.
Okay. Claim and sell. I'll answer that already.
Virgin trap. Virgin trap.
I like your handle, Virgin trap.
Virgin trap wants to know, I'm a young man who needs some guide in getting a home in St. Catherine. I really need some guide to buy it. to get about it.
First thing, virgin trap. Are you contributing to NHT? Do you have a job? If you have a job, good, you're on your way. Contributing to NHT. We have some property selling now. We're finished with the single lots in single houses in Jamaica. Sold out. If you didn't get those, you have to wait till somebody drop out of those, right?
Right.
But we have the duplexes for 10.5 for the 1 bed and 13 for the 2 bed, 2 bath duplex. Now, if you contribute to the National Housing Trust, you and somebody combined will get 13 million. So you can buy a 2 bed, 2 bath. If you're not combining, you get 6.5 from NHC, and then we can combine it with another loan from one of the banks, Jamaica National, Victoria Mutual, and one of those, First Caribbean. You can combine it for you, and you get a loan, and you can buy the 10.5. Now you're going to need a deposit. So if you have a 5% deposit of 10.5, that's 525,000. Is it, if my maths is good? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Do you need a 5% deposit if you buy 10.5? That's 525,000. Those of you listening to me, if that's your budget, buy a house. Because when this thing lifts, you see everybody running around now talking about, oh, pandemic, oh, this demic, oh, and that. I can tell you, I've lived through all of them. I lived through stock market crash. And when people come out of that, price gone up. I lived through, other one that hit me was FinSac. I bought my house in 1989, moved in 1990. FinSac hit about 95, 96, 97, 98. I think it started to hit us. But before that, prices started to raise. You see, after that, every price shoot, including the house in front of me. I bought for 100, I must say 75,000. I was across the street, was 250. It was a developer. The next one was All In Cash Plus. Right?
I remember that. I remember all the lines and the panic in the city.
And people line up in front of the bank crying for their money and can't get it. Well, when the dust settled,
if you had your money in a property, you'd be fine.
Yeah. You had it in the bank. You had it in any one of those computer things that you love to look at. When the dust settled, I've been through all of them. I can tell you. Now we're in a pandemic. When the dust settles, some of you will be left without a chair. Because I said bread price was $300 last year.
Pre-pandemic?
Pre-pandemic. It's now at $390. What does that tell you?
Flour gone up.
No, Tony, gone up by. Want somebody who can do maths good. The bread moved from $300 to $390. And I can ask Rachel to bring me a little bread tag as I start saving them, to $390. What is the percentage gain? How much more am I paying for the bread? So in other words, if you had put down $300 in the bank pre-pandemic, which was 2019, and you never buy your bread, you put all your $300 in the bank, how much interest would the bank have given you? And would that interest have been enough for you to now take it out and buy a bread at $390?
Yeah.
That is what you must ask yourself. As basic and as simple as you see that maths, that is what?
Somebody says 24%.
24%. One of you, please tell me which instrument gave 24% last year that would have enabled you to be able to take out the money now and still buy a bread for $390.
Yeah. The Dwayne says, any residential, oh, we read that one already. Veronica wants to know, if have owned land, what is the estimated cost, material plus labor to build a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom? I don't know the acre, but I'm assured it can be done.
You mean you don't know the square footage of the house, Veronica? So we build by square footage, Veronica. So as I was talking about Richmond. Richmond is about 1,500 or something, right? That's a 3-bed. No, but you want a 2-bed. So you can get a 2-bed for maybe, the Jamaica 2-bed is how much?
860.
860. Can you find this? Can you find the floor plan for the Jamaica? You can move to the website and find it. So Veronica, we build at 10,000 to 12,000 square feet, depending on your finishes, right? So if you want basic ceramic tiles, basic things, then go to the detached. You got to need it detached, yeah. Then if it's, let me see the square footage of the belly.
817.
It's 817. So you multiply that by 10,000. Somebody do the maths. That is what? 8.3 decimal place. 8,170,000. Not 3 decimal place. Add 3 0, come and multiply by 10,000. Add 4 0, yeah. Multiply by 10,000. So that would be the cost. Did you show them the belly echo?
No. I hear the baby. Rachel? Let's see. So, how do I share this?
So let me just show you a quick. You're on the website? Detached house? Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
All right. Can you see this one, Veronica? So that's a detached house. That's the one I'm selling at Jamaica. It's 2 bedrooms you asked me about, 2 bathroom.
No, this one is
this is a 2 bed, 1 bath. We have a 2 bed, 2 bath version coming. So this one, 817 square feet. So this one will cost you 8,170 multiplied by $10,000 per square feet. So we go by square feet, Veronica. So the bigger you draw the building, just multiply the size by, and it includes material and labor. Just multiply by 10,000 per square feet to be on the safe side. Multiply by 12,000 per square feet. Mm-hmm. Steel has gone up. So I'm telling you guys, in this whole pandemic, mm-hmm. Steel has gone up. Lumber have gone up. Those are the biggest components for us in construction. Mm-hmm. Once you see that happen, I can assure you, cement is going to run with it. Okay. So therefore, blocks will go up. The US dollar is running, so every other component is going to go up. So those of
tiles and fixtures and those things and pipes that aren't made
here, right? So those of you who can afford a property and didn't buy it this year and waiting, not this year, what am I talking about? Last year. Didn't buy it last year? Are you waiting to buy it this year? No, just buy what you can afford.
Someone's asking how much is a ton of steel?
I bought some steel. Did I do the bill?
You're not gonna find that, no.
It's on my WhatsApp.
I don't have your WhatsApp here.
Oh, you don't have my WhatsApp here? Mm-mm. Rachel, you have my phone? I bought some steel for our project since week. Look in this bag, please. I bought a ton of 1/2 inch. I think I bought a ton of 3/8. Okay. I'm supposed to buy the 5/8, but we don't have the space. I didn't buy it, but I book it for it to come. Let me just check. They say, do I have WhatsApp on this phone? I don't have the WhatsApp on this.
No, I have the WhatsApp on my desktop, not a laptop.
Oh, you want to give us back Zans? Your mother is still cookie. All right, so let me tell you how much of the ton of steel. And told him maybe I can send this to my
snap him, take it out.
What's the name of the hardware I bought it from again? Oh yes.
Found it? Somebody's asking, Tony, did you start your YouTube channel? Yes, I started, but I've been very tired in uploading my videos. I need to get back to it.
You have been tardy, Tony.
I've been so tardy.
Wonder why?
It's very hard sitting down in front of a camera and just talking about things that happen to you that are not happy things.
So me do it.
You're talking about happy things.
Yeah, I'm talking about happy things.
Right.
All right. See here. I want to send this. Can I send this to my
you can send it to your email and then I can access it.
Let me do that again. You go share. Zans. So I have to do this to grandma. You go share and then
I did start it. So I will share the link. Let me see if I can find it. And
so need some steel. I forgot to get this steel. It's crazy, guys.
there's the link.
All right, so it's in the email now.
All right, let me access the email. Mom, can you hold the baby, please? So I have access to both hands.
Comes on. You have to remember grandma. What grandma's house? Where is it? Really, grandma look different. Grandma look different.
What is it?
Look different. Hey, grandma's the one for me. You want to look like me, huh?
All right, let me see if I can do a new share.
All right, so let me do this calculation now. So you asked me about the steel. All right, so this steel was bought by Job Work Partner.
Thank you, my serenity.
All right, so Job Work Partner is my company that does the construction, right? So I bought 50 bags of cement. So you're looking at the price before tax. 1,017 before tax. Add tax to that. Somebody add the tax on me. The tax is 15%. Steel, half inch, about 1 ton. Before tax is 122,000. Somebody just add the tax and put it in the chat for me, please. And I bought, oh, it's half ton of 5/3 I bought. So half ton. Anyway, the ton is there. So 1 ton of 3/8 is 126,000. And I guess they would have billed me for half of that. So 126,000. So hold on. The 3/8 more expensive than the half inch. Ouch. All right. What somebody put it in the chat? 122,050 times 15%, add it. And then 126,000 times 15%. That's the cost of the steel now, coming down from 99 up from I used to pay like 99,000 up to 2 weeks ago. And before that, I could have gotten the steel for like 90,000 before that. So lumber also went up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who that's them been through Madoff, Pinseer scheme, and I survived. What? Not your coverage, not your average chef, not your average chef. I hope you bought real estate since, right? Leo says 30 pieces. Not so sure what that is. PC, 30 PC. All right, so Claudia. No, somebody hacking you. Inflation, yes, Gareth. Inflation is what gets us down, right? What you mean to say is, do you need him? I don't understand. Need who? Oh, you need Taryn. Yes, you need Taryn. 30%. Orlando is saying 30%.
I think it's when you're calculating the bread increase.
The bread increase is 30%. Okay.
Here's a question from Lenny. Good day, ladies. Any idea the anticipated drive time from Arborview to Port Antonio on the new road? Well,
it's 132 kilometers of road, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you average 60 kilometers to the hour average driving,
mm-hmm.
then that would be 132 minutes, which you divide that by 60, so that's 2 hours.
You got a new road, it's going to take 2 hours.
Yeah,
but that's better than the how many hours we do now? About 3?
About that, yeah, about 3 hours we do now. About 3 hours.
Homestead is US 2.5 million times the latest rate, which is 380 million. Yes.
So that's 380 million divided by 100 persons.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. And that's just the land.
Yeah, that's just the land.
Yes, when price gone up. Yeah, it's gonna go up. When the dust settles, everybody, you would have come, those of you who went into hiding, you would have come out and realized that the prices have gone leave you, eh? So you have to. Poor Tony. You want to play with Tony now? Hmm? You would have come out and realized that the price is gone up.
Somebody says, "Yes, Xander is back. Good vibes." Yes.
Yes, Xander went for his little post snap. Post snap, Xan.
That's what he does mean the day. No real sleep.
No sleep. Xan, no sleep.
Somebody's saying that guess the prices vary on the location for the
For the steel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So where's the cheapest steel price?
I don't know. Because remember, you have to buy the steel closest to where you are.
I know because the haulage is what's expensive.
Yeah, it don't make sense. You pull steel from Kingston to go to St. Anne.
Unless you own the truck.
Unless you own the truck, the driver. And even so, you're going through the toll, the gas, the this, the that. Don't make sense. You just have to buy it close to where somebody says I inherited land from Mandeville. In Mandeville, from your dad.
The lore. Okay. I inherited land in Mandeville from my dad's will, and I started building. Good. I was there in January, living in Canada. It cost me
1 pound of steel. You mean 1 ton of steel?
1 ton of steel.
It was 1,000 Canadian in January. What was the exchange rate?
100.
100 and maybe 10. What's the exchange rate for Canada? Okay.
Somebody wrote.
So it's 1,000 Canadian. Yeah, man, about that. But it gone up 120. How much was the price? The final price of the 122?
See, somebody worked it out here. 126 times tax is 151,200.
Wow. So we paid 151,000 for steel that used to cost me 99,000. 50% more, everybody. You see, the houses will go up.
Right. Marjorie said hydroponics, the cultivation of plants without the use of soil, the light energy is used.
Oh, okay. No soil. They just use water. Hydro is water.
And electricity?
And light. So it can be sunlight too.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's good, eh?
Or put solar system.
Or put solar, that's good. Awesome. No, you can't touch this.
Claudia, good day. That's Donna. I would like to sign up for Shooter's Hill scheme. Not seen the application form. I'd like to talk to you in private about it.
Oh, Shooter's Hill is housing agency of Jamaica, you know. If you're not seeing the application form, it's because they haven't opened up the scheme as yet. So what you're going to do is register so that you'll be notified. So go back on the site, and there was a section. There was a section to register, right? So you're going to register so that they notify you. So,
Donika wants to know, what is the requirement for a self-employed person to contribute to the NHT? Will they be required to annual return? Yes, you'll be required to file your annual returns.
The people self-employed?
Yeah, self-employed persons.
Yeah, SO4, SO4A, yes. You have to file that. It's easy to fill out, but Tony can help you with that too. 285,200. What's that?
Working on the steel.
Steel.
Orlando says, "Hi, Claude. The property market is going to crash."
Is it? Which one on the property market? In Jamaica? That happened in the 70s. I don't see it happen. I haven't seen it happen since. Happened in the 70s when we had the whole
fear of communism
and all of that. But that's because persons ran away from Jamaica, right? Mm-hmm. But that's people running towards Jamaica. No, that's the difference, you know. So 1,000 blocks cost you 90,000 Jamaican, yeah. So that's the difference. So people turn around now and running to Jamaica. even non-Jamaicans are coming to Jamaica, right? So here, Kuwait, how many tons of steel you need to build? I can't tell you that. Here, Kuwait. What I do know is that I'll be doing a course. I'm writing it now. So when I launch a course, you can buy it. And I'll show you how to calculate all those things.
Oh, so somebody, Sakina tells us here, it's growing in water with just the minerals the plant needs.
Oh, gotcha.
Not your average chef is, I am building just after you, Red Hills property, Claudia. You motivate me to start mine then.
Yes. Great, excellent, excellent. Not your average chef. Yeah, man, keep going. Guys, only buy block and steel with your money.
Mm-hmm. So you can see where it's going.
Don't you guys? Buy block and steel and cement and sand and gravel. What you say? Yes. Right? That's what they must buy. As them say, one cocoa basket, but literally them don't mean one cocoa basket. They do mean it literally, yes. But
what?
But said another way, buy a 1,000 block, put it down.
Mm-hmm.
I start the other way though. I don't usually start with those heavy stuff. What I do is
you buy the things that motivate you.
Yeah.
So like the toilets and the doors.
The doors and the windows and the faucets. And so what I'll do, you look at your blueprint and you say, this bathroom, I'm dealing with this bathroom. So you go into the hardware, you buy the mirror, you buy the faucet, you buy the toilet, you buy the face basin, you buy the countertop, you buy everything for that bathroom except the tile. Mm-hmm. Don't buy the tile, guys. You buy everything like those things and you put it down under your bed, in your storeroom, for your veranda, anywhere you can catch it.
Ladies, this is especially for you. So when in the month come, I say, I want to buy shoes. You say, no, I'm going to buy a door lock. Yes. You want to buy that instead.
Yes, buy that instead. Because remember, you know, when you buy a blouse for $5,000 and you can buy a door for $5,000, that door is going to outlast the blouse.
Where can you get a door for $5,000?
Inside a field.
A door?
Yeah, a door. A plyboard door. Let's not $5,000. A plyboard door.
Oh, those inside doors you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you thought I meant the big doors?
Yeah.
But if you save up the money, you can buy that.
Big door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you buy a window, so you step into Alcor, and you buy a window. So like I bought some windows this week. So a 2x2 is for 8,000. Mm-hmm. 800. Can't remember. Yeah, but listen, you find yourself, you get your pay. Mm-hmm. Instead of buying shoes, watch, jewelry, blouse, buy a door lock for you.
Buy a door lock.
Right. So that's what you do. So after about 6 months, guys, 8 months, you're going to find that you have everything for the inside of your house.
Right.
Already. Then now you focus on the block and steel, the cement and the gravel and so on.
Because what happens is that at the initial stage, if you weren't already buying those things and putting them down, mm-hmm. when after you finish on the block and the steel and everything, you realize that your money is so small that you can't put in the really nice fixtures and stuff that you want.
Yeah.
But if you had just spent the year before buying those items, then you'd have them to put in your house now.
Yeah, like I remember I just put, we did a renovation when Xander was coming. I bought a deep sink at Exotic Stones mm-hmm. for $10,000, I think it was.
And that was like 2 years ago.
More than that.
It's more than 2 years.
Yes, and the faucet. I bought it and I have it in here and remaining would move it around or push it here, so store it here. And I think until eventually I put it in. Same thing with the windows.
Mm-hmm. And that's because we had it. So when we're doing the renovation, we could put in something nice like that.
Right.
Without it costing an extra penny.
Yeah. And so you do those things instead of the fast food that you're going to run up $5,000 and all of that. And all those things that you buy for your house outlive you.
True. All those things will outlive you. Right? So that's one of the ways you can use to build your wealth, right? Don't throw away the money. Jamaica will be ready end of this year. That's a projected timeline. Someone wants to know, we're lit. Is there any cheap, look good house for sale in Manchester? What do you call cheap, we're lit? What is cheap for you? Well, I just sold a property that's 4 graves on it. Mm-hmm. 4.5? 4.5 million. Mm-hmm.
That didn't look good.
Somebody said I ship even nails from our house for Jamaica.
Yes. Yes. Buy them up. So you're packing barrel? Put things in the barrel for your house.
The barrel, they charge you by weight?
I don't know. I've never shipped a barrel.
Okay.
I don't know. But you can wrap up your faucet tonight and whatever.
And carry it.
And carry it. Or you can just buy them out here, guys.
Yeah, because we have Active Trader and what's that company called? Color.
Yeah, you can
That's
just
a really
you
nice
can buy
one.
it online to just send it through the mail. Any one of these mail. What are they called? Mail pack. What's the other one that you use? Circles,
Ship me.
Ship me. All of those.
So somebody says barrels are not by weight. That's good. That's even better.
That's even better. You're paying one money.
Yeah, one money. Ali says, if you are building any home now, if you
Yeah, I see.
I'm not sure what the question is. If you are building any home now, if you do most work, if you do most of the work yourself and with family and friends, you can help.
Who can help you?
In any way, you save you money. Yes, if your friends and family help you.
Yes, and then no construction, right? We usually have to supervise them. Yeah, family and friends have to supervise.
Ali wants to know if you receive points from your parents from NHD, parental assist, can the process be reversed, meaning points taken back? That's an interesting question.
Once you use the points in an alley and you buy the property, that's it. That's the benefit. So I don't understand take back. When you say points taken back, your parents can't get back the points because you have used it.
So if you sell the house, they can't get back their points?
No, because it's one benefit, right?
Okay. Mervis, how can I get qualified for NHD loan, or is there another loan I can get to buy a house? Yeah, man, you can get loan from, put the Jamaica National link. You can get loans from other banks. So we give you a link for Jamaica National. NHT, are you overseas or you're local? You're local, you contribute for 1 year and you qualify for the loan. If you're overseas and you were contributing before you leave Jamaica for over a year and you start contributing again, then you would have qualified. You take 1 year to qualify. But if you have never qualified for a loan, if you have never been on the NHT system and you're overseas, when you sign up on a voluntary contribution, it's going to take you 2 years to be qualified, right? Xander, kicking. Debbie wants to know, do you still have 1-bedroom duplex available in Jamaica? Yes, we do. 10.5 million. The price is still 10.5 million. Don't get left with that one. Donna wants to know, can you help me when I am ready to get my house? Living in Barbados, coming to Jamaica later in the year. Please and thanks. Yes, Donna, just call us. We'll be here. But start the process before you come down. So if you're going to need a loan, you want to start the pre-approval before you come. So link is there. You can fill out the link. If you're going to be using cash, still let us know so that we can start sending you stuff in that price range so you can have an idea of what houses are selling for, right? Or lands, depending on what you want. Natalie wants to know, good evening, how much is a Westchester house in good condition but have no addition? Where's Westchester? Westchester is in Portmore. Portmore, okay. Which part of Portmore is that? Westchester. Westchester is across from Bridgeport, I think. Bridgeport. Isn't that Westport? Oh, where's Westchester? Westchester. Is that the one behind Passage Fort? I don't know. Westchester. Is it a join-up house?
Houses in Portmore selling now anywhere from, you get a 10 million, you're lucky. So 10 million, 8 million is like a quad now. So 10, 12, 13, 14, just depends. So a join up house, maybe 12 million.
Okay.
If you don't join up and can walk around, you can get more.
WN,
Not sure where Westchester is.
Wants to know, do NHT pay interest on your contribution? And if so, how much is it?
Yeah, they pay interest. I don't know how much it is now, but they do pay interest on your contribution. I remember your contribution, once you purchase a property, you're paying a mortgage with NHT, they are going to send the refund contributions. You get those every 7 years. Now you get them every year after 7 years of contributions. It goes to your mortgage. So it helps to pay down your mortgage. Right?
Somebody says we don't have property crashes in JA. Property investment in JA is a sure winner. I'm sorry, I didn't get on the housing wagon when I was younger.
Yes, you have to train your children to do that, right? Forget jump on the house wagon.
Somebody says Xander's absorbing the lesson.
Yes, he made me absorbing all the lesson. What?
See, someone telling you, Valor says cement cost me $1,028 a bag. Okay.
In the videos, no way, not yet. I don't start back yet. I soon start back. But when I started, the videos are still running.
Yeah,
the videos are still running. I ship even mail.
And so they'll tell you that the barrels don't cost. Oh, so there's $6,500 minimum for customs and the agency fee around $7,000. That's not bad.
That's not bad. So that's why you can ship nails.
That's not bad at all.
Barrel of a basic fee. Somebody says I ship crates, full size, plyboard. Okay. So you ship your house things to Jamaica.
CM says, Claudia, you make me feel bad eating my Domino's pizza as I'm watching the live.
What? I didn't say anything about Domino's pizza.
You are hit out against my fast food budget.
Your fast food budget? I hope you don't do that every day. So you can't do it every day. But just remember, so if you're spending $2,000 a day on the fast food, I don't know, $2,000, right? Buy a lock for your house, buy some faucets, buy some nail, buy some stuff for your house, guys. Spend the money on, because one of the things that I always say, the house is going to outlive you. You want to spend your money on something that will outlive you.
Yeah.
You want to spend your money on something that will show that you actually did work and collect some money.
Definitely. Because the food is not going to show unless it's going to show on your waistline.
Yeah, it's not going to show. The car going to mash up leave you. Even the education going to mash up leave you. Think about it.
If you spend all the money and go movie and clubbing, it's going to show when we show you how you look old and aged.
And don't forget that if you live long enough, we spend a lot of money on education as well. If you live long enough, all the education leave you.
True.
Yeah.
Everything leaves.
Everything leaves. The only thing you're going to have to show is that house on the hill.
Not only that, too, when you retire, you want somewhere to live. When you can't get up and go work anymore, where are you going to stay? Home. You want to make sure that the home is nice and comfortable for you to stay there.
Right. And that somebody can come there and give Papa some water and feel comfortable that Papa lives somewhere and them not paying for Papa live there.
Exactly.
You know, they're going to so resent that because everybody's going to say, but what is man spending money on? I hear that story all the time, everybody.
Noble Girl wants to know, if you are buying a house from a developer, does one usually need a lawyer?
Depends. Developers' contracts are usually standard. When I am buying from a developer, I can't tell about myself. When I am buying from a developer, I usually don't use a lawyer. I read the contract, see what it says, sign it, move on. Everybody sign the same contract. Some developers tend to be flexible, depends. Some, but for the most part, the more seasoned developers, is one contract everybody's gonna sign, right?
Someone's asking, what do you think about out of the blue development?
I've been up there. The view is magnificent. Yeah, I've been up there. The view is like you're touching the sea.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's really nice. I've been up there. So if you can manage to drive, what is it, son? Excuse me, Grandma. If you can manage to drive up there, good. Right? It's in Discovery Bay. It's not on the main like how Richmond is on the main and you can point and say, oh, it's Richmond that. That's where I live. No. You have to turn off at the Boxside plant and head up there.
Right, go over the train line and then go up some more.
And go up some more. So that's where it is.
And
the price point is good, 17 million.
Laura wants to know, is it Baleka is through NHT? No, it's a
private developer. So we're selling them. We're the lead agents on them. So you call us if you want one.
Ali wants to know, without using the points after transferal and you did not get through with the NHT home, can a parent get back their points at any time?
No, if you didn't use the points, then it's still there.
Well, just speak to NHT just to confirm that it's still there.
Yeah. Well, without using the points after transfer, you did not go through with the NHT home. Points should still be there. Because you didn't use it. Unless you use the points to buy another home.
Can the parent assist work for houses that are not being built by NHT?
Not for sure. You have to check the NHT website. But NHT responds to emails, Ali. So email them.
Yeah, just ask them the question.
Yeah, they respond to email.
They normally respond in about 5 days, but they do respond.
Yeah, they respond.
Wear it. Do you recommend that we buy a house or buy the land and build my own home?
Is that a male or female answer?
We're lit? I'm not sure.
It depends now. So if you're boy, that's a tricky one.
If you're back strong, then you can buy the land and build your own home.
When I bought the land and build, the first house I tried to build, I had to take it from a contractor.
Yeah.
That's actually how I learned to build houses. I take it from a contractor.
There's a lot of nuances in building construction, a lot of different parts that come together.
Yes.
So you have to be able to manage that effectively in order to get your house built.
Yeah, you have to be one of these people who pay attention. Because the first house I gave a contractor to do, the man lead up the house. It's a good thing somebody did smart. And when I look at it, I was like, hold on, but this house looks sideways on the ground. They dig it out and everything and do the foundation. To call back the surveyor. Me and the surveyor and the rain the day. And the man showed us where the peg is. And he showed us a peg. So I would say you do build more house for the money. Right? But my very first house that I bought a scheme house. Was in Fairview Park in Spanish Town, already built from a developer. And I was young, I was 23. So depends on your age now. So if you're young, if you're a female, young, you alone, no husband inside, no baby father, nobody to, you just don't have the time to go to the site every day. That's one of the things with construction too. You must be on the site every day.
Yeah. Because
the day you don't go on the site is the day they put a wall that's not supposed to be there.
You have to watch it like a house.
And then them full of black pocket, them with cement.
You have to watch the house more than you watch your man. That's the God truth. Like
you have to watch it, right? And you have to study the blueprint.
You have to know it.
So if you don't understand the blueprint, every night put the blueprint at your bedside, look at it in detail. More and more. That's how I actually study the blueprint. Look at it every night and figure out something else on this blueprint. And what you don't know, you Google or you ask question, right?
Yeah.
Also, when you're doing your own property, building your own property, you have a builder. Some of you are afraid to ask questions. I want you to ask the stupidest question when you think. If you think question fool, ask it still, right? If you think so this man is gonna look at you like an idiot, you ask a question. So if the man said to you, say, oh, you know, I need 4-ply board. And you want wonder, what this man need 4-ply board for? Do I ask the man, right? What is it, Red? What is it, Zan? You need it, mommy? What happened? Are you hungry, Richard? Come and rescue Xander, please. Xander, what happened? We're not talking to you, or you get bored. You get bored? You get bored? What happened? What happened? You ready to talk though, right? Take this young man, probably need to feed or something. Come. When you hear him start to cry out tonight, want some attention.
See you, mommy there.
Bye, Zans.
Bye.
Bye. With construction, everybody, if you are the contractor for your property, the man says he wants 10-2 before treated, you need to ask why. So what you're going to do with it? Where is it going to go? What are you using it for? Ask the question. The stupidest of questions you ask. You want to hang out, get to your site in the morning before you go to work, and you get there back in the evening after work. When you go in the morning, you check, you look around. You say, how much cement leave? You say 10. You say, how much you're going to use today? You say, Mr. D might use 5. Keep that number in your brain. When you go back in the evening, you check. You look. Don't ask him how much leave. You physically take a peep in the storeroom and just look and say, all right, yes, you have 5 bags of cement. You need any more for tomorrow? Preempt him, because what's going to happen? The cement are going to finish, and then in the middle of your work, he might call you. Oh, Miss D, we not the cement, you know, we not the work. We can't do nothing, we sit down and we... You're work on and try to get cement. No. So you have to be a step of them ahead at all times. Remember, you don't know nothing about construction. So every step of the way, you're going to ask, how deep you must go? What is this? How you do this? And you pay attention. You probably also want to have somebody else with you when you go on the site. So if you're a female, remember, ladies, don't go on the site in your slippers, right? Buy yourself a hard shoe. If you do your own construction, you're supervisor, the manager, you're the person buying stuff.
And look serious.
And yes, when Tony on the side, she's serious, you know, no laughing. You have to invest in a hard shoe. I'm not about $5,000 walking any hardware, exercise, and buy a hard shoes, because the men are nail, screw, board, that you name it. We also go on the site. Remember to say to them, excuse me, please put away the cement bags. Pack them to the side. You don't want the side to chaka, whatever. You have to keep reinforcing manager on the side, right? For the most part, the Jamaican men know construction. For the most part, if you get a good builder
so the internet is active,
who understands what they're doing, for the most part, they know what they're doing, right? So you can rely on them to guide you. But you must ask the question. Don't go there like you know anything. You don't know anything. So you ask them, I need to look out for on your side or in the building. When you go there, always look at your wall. What I do when I go to the site, I will stand with the wall facing me. Not facing me, but sideways. And I will just close one eye. I'm checking for straightness of the wall, just using my eyes. So I look at it, and I look. If I see the wall, if you're looking straight down and you see any part of the wall bulging, it lean. You're supposed to not see any part of the wall sticking out at you.
Losing signal again.
Losing signal?
Yeah. One moment, everyone. It says we have 8 out of 10 connection.
Thumbs up if you're, thumbs down if you're not hearing us.
We're back now.
We're back now. Right, you want to check for straightness on your of the walls so that you can correct it same time. that you want to ensure that the wall is straight. So always, if you're unsure, walk with your level. I have a level in my car, but I usually use a level like when we're lining out or we're checking ground level or so. But for the most part, the masons tend to be neat unless you get a really bad mason, right? And if you look at the wall and your eyes said to you the wall lean, the wall is lean, right? And at that point, you make the mason bring him level and check the wall. So once you look at it and it look lean, it lean. Don't second guess it lean. So you're going to check it, right?
Someone's asking how much NHT give to build on your land.
6.5 if you haven't taken any money for the land.
So they give you the difference.
No. If you take money for the land, 2.5, they're going to give you 4 million. But if you didn't take any money for the land, you buy the land cash and you want to build, they will give you 6.5. If 2 of you join, you get 13 million.
Okay.
So, and yes, the 6.5 can build your house. Not a big house, but it can build your house.
Claudia wants to know, are they building any housing schemes in St. Thomas that you know of?
No, and we were out there the other day, we didn't see any.
We didn't go that far.
Went to
we're just on the
Morris Bay. I don't remember seeing any. St. Thomas is one of the slowest parishes. Nobody was paying attention to St. Thomas. The new highway coming, I'm sure some developers will go to St. Thomas now.
There is one out there. What's it called though? It's a small development. It's where the paintball place used to be.
Have they started?
Yeah, I think so. I just can't remember the name.
Me either. All right, we'll have to look into it. But it's not cheap.
No. It's like sea view houses and exclusive gated community.
Yeah.
It's not for the average person.
It's not sleep. It's not low income. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. It's not low income. I want to tell anyone building to include wall-to-wall shower. Hold on. You're missing the questions. You missed the question at the top. Oh, I want to tell anyone building to include wall-to-wall shower stalls, invisible drains, shower niche. These are the new trends.
Yes.
Yeah, look at the magazines.
The shower niche is really nice.
Oh, another thing, if you're building too, try and put in your AC pipes in the wall, guys. Don't come up with the wall and then afterwards you put in the AC pipes on the outside. So if you know you're going to use AC pipes, hot water and those things, put in the pipes and then put the pipes in the wall for you, right? Before.
Would you advise keeping $3 million in a savings account when applying for a mortgage or to put towards the mortgage?
Put the money towards your mortgage, Nick. Why you want to keep it in the savings account? What's the interest rate in the savings account, Nick? All right, so you keep the money in the savings account and they give you 1%. So you borrow the 3 million and they charge you 8%. Which one is better? They're going to charge you 8% on the 3 million. So if it is that you are, I don't know, why would you keep a 3 million in your savings account, Nick?
Rainy day?
Because I went through FinSA, I saw people at the bank door begging the bank to give them their money. Oh my God.
And the bank said we don't have it.
And the bank closed the door.
Overnight, the money just disappeared.
We had so many banks that failed in Jamaica. What are the name of the banks again?
Workers Bank.
Workers Bank. I'm trying to remember.
That's the only one I remember.
I had a school savings account there. Negligible. Crown Eagle. IVB. Failed. Island Victoria Bank, yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, somebody remind me of the bank. Central Bank failed. We had so many. I'm sure we had about 10 banks that failed.
These are all local banks.
Yes, I'm not a fan of banks. I heard a news report though that says 1.2 million is now insured. So if you have 3 million in the bank and the bank goes belly up, it's only 1.2 million is insured. So what that tells you, your other 1.8 million don't mean anything to them. Yeah, so yeah, I would take it out and go take
Somebody
it
said
from my
neutral
mortgage.
life failed.
Mutual life failed. So many banks fail. You're billing from partner money. Yes, as you get your partner draw, bill. Throw again, bill. That's what you do. Bill from the partner draw. Yes. Guys, when you focus on the construction, you see, you get smarter with money.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things, I can tell you too. When you're doing construction, you're broke. You're always broke. You're always buying cement. Cement is what broke you. Them say them want 50 bag of cement, you wait. By next week, they want the next 50
You
bag.
where the cement goes.
You want to know where it's going. That's why you have to watch it, right? You're going to be broke. Yes. Been there, done that, still doing that. But at the end of it, when you stand in front of that building, this building I'm sitting in, I built this one. This is the one I took away from the contractor because this building he charged 2.7. By the time I reached 2 million in bar load, said that the 700,000 not going to finish it.
He said, what?
I said, what? Better finish it. So I went to the bank and I said, listen, it's me paying for this, so don't give him any more money. I am the contractor now. I am the contractor. You give me the money. I will finish it. And I did finish it for the money. That's where you get smart now because you learn to negotiate, right? With your tiler, the people who doing plumbing, you learn to negotiate. And don't negotiate too low because you end up getting shoddy work. Not only that, when you end up with cheap people who don't know what they're doing. Right. You want experience, especially when it comes to our plumbing. You want experience. Somebody asked me to check a bathroom, and I just ended up checking it last week. And the plumber, this is new construction, the plumber burnt the pipes.
What?
To join it. And put fire to the pipe to bend it.
In this day and age?
In this day and age.
Just by an elbow.
Elbow. Arm to elbow and bend. And I had to say, listen, no. Dig this back up, cut this pipe out because this pipe is going to fail. It's going to fail eventually. And this is a shower area. The man burned the pipe. Now it's them kind of plumbing that you get. The hot water and the cold water pipe are kiss. No 8 inches apart or like what we learned, Tony, over the plumbing, right? But there are certain rules to the plumbing. I also checked the toilet. Now, everybody, when you're doing your construction, and you see the man and bring up the 4-inch pipe, it is supposed to be 12 inches on center from the back, from the wall, right?
Yeah.
Not only did he have the toilet on the other side of the wall, so I said, no, face-based toilet, bath must line up on one side. We don't want to walk over the toilet to reach a bath, right? Walk around it. He moved it. I go back and check it. Person come back and say, Miss D, come check this. I'm going to go check it. The man had the thing 14 inches.
So you know what's going to happen when you put down the tank now and everything, it's going to be not kissed against the wall.
Yeah, you have this big gap. And it looks awful, right?
No matter, and you can't put enough tile there.
No, you can't. So everybody get a good and these things you can Google, right? Google teaches everything.
YouTube too.
YouTube.
If you can't bother with the reading.
Yeah, YouTube. Go on YouTube, look at somebody doing a bathroom from scratch, get ideas and get the measurements of what is to be done. And when you're there, you over question. So how this go? How that go? Over question.
All right, I think we can take one more question, but we're actually out of time.
Oh, me talk all the time. Run the question then quick. People on the Zoom session, you have the Zoom link there. Billing from partner money. Excellent. Thanks, Claudia. Preliminary what? Preliminary something. Parish council.
Yeah, that was Janet. Thank you for Carlton contact.
You know, have a preliminary drawing of your house. Excellent. Almost ready to submit to the St. Elizabeth Parish Council. Yes, Carlton is a good draftsman. You'll get that through. Very good. Very good. So you're on your way. You bought a what? Palmbrook?
Sounds that
way. St. Elizabeth. Bought a Palmbrook, right? Why does sex matter, male or female? You're talking about the construction. It's not every female of the tenacity, and it's not every male of the tenacity either. You have to know the type of person that you are. So like me did rough and tumble from me young. Tony rough and tumble too.
I know, because when you go on the construction site, the first thing they do is try to look you. That's why you have to look serious.
I have a look serious as a judge.
Yeah.
The first thing they will try for a date, you. That's a let's a date, Tony. That's another thing. You don't want to get involved there. So,
you don't want to get involved with the people who are building your house.
Right. You don't want.
Because when you need to fire them, you need to be able to fire them.
Right. And you do it boom like that. Serious as a judge. You just how much pay you must get? Boom. You must get $2. Make sure you have the money in your purse. Pay the man off of your side.
Someone's asking, Gore is building in Discovery Bay. How does it compare to Out of the Blue?
Can't compare. Gore is building townhouses.
Right.
17 million. Some people love townhouses.
Right.
You know, no only for land for the deal with and all these things.
Right. And the bedrooms are upstairs.
Bedroom are upstairs. Some people love single house where you walk around it. I don't like single houses anymore. They're just too much work.
You mean the yard space?
The yard space is just too much work, right? But it just depends. The townhouses don't have any view. No.
So it really just depends on what you want.
Yeah, Out of the Blue have a wicked view.
I think Gore is closer to Ochi.
Gore is no, it's same Discovery Day. No, Out of the Blue is close. Hold on. Yeah, Gore is closer.
Gore is closer, right?
Gore is closer to Ochi. Out of the Blue is a little further out. As I said, by the back side. Just depends on what you want. Some people want to walk around them house.
Some people want sea view.
They want to see view. They don't want to attach to nobody. Gore is doing houses that attach, which is townhouses. So there's no comparison right now.
What area in St. Catherine you have the duplex? We have it in Bellevue Heights, which is up St. John's Road. And the entrance is across from Green Acres.
Yeah. Or Wayne says, take some class on construction. Yes, I did construction classes at Hart. Hart Trust NTA. Toni-Ann did plumbing at Hart too. I did plumbing at Hart. Toni-Ann also did tiling at Hart. What does it do at Hart?
No, it's just that.
Tiling and the plumbing.
No, I did drapery design.
She did drapery design too. I also did interior design at Hart. Oh, Hart is a school where you run up and down and do those things. My other daughter, Rachel, actually did
small appliance
repairs, and she did air conditioners and air conditioning. So Hart of a whole, if you're in Jamaica, and we paid like
$15,000.
I paid $10,000. I paid $10,000 to go to Hart for, I think it was 6 months, and did level 1 construction. Cheap, cheap, cheap. All it needs is your time, right? And the Hart schools are all over Jamaica. Those of you who have been displaced from jobs now, go learn a skill, learn a trade. As a matter of fact, with everything that's going on, construction is booming and food.
Yeah.
Those are the only two industries booming right now. Construction and food, because guess what? You have to live somewhere and you have to eat. Yeah. That's two things. Even hinges, those cost a fortune. If you're overseas, please buy them up. Exactly. And you can buy the nice ones, the stainless steel. The one to check our internet, that was at 1651. But are we back? That was before. Yeah, we're back now.
We have to wrap up now. It's now 5:05.
Oh, the Prime Minister addressing the nation at 5 afternoon. So me a skull Zoom. You want to hear what the Prime Minister is saying? Isn't it there going to be a replay? Is there? There usually is.
Or somebody's going to post it online.
Or somebody's going to post it. So I don't usually watch those things live. I'm in so many WhatsApp groups. Somebody's going to put the summary in the group and tell me.
All right, everyone. There is the final link for Zoom. And we're going to wrap up.
Somebody says their development in St. Catherine by Denim Holdings. It's called St. Thomas Estates. We need to check that one out. Too.
Nice. St. Thomas Estates.
St. Thomas Estates. We're going to check this one out.
See, someone says if you can learn a few skills in construction, you save yourself a lot of money if you are building on your own. Definitely.
Definitely. Even if you don't do it, because we did plumbing, but we don't do the physical plumbing. We hire plumbers, but it's nice to be able to just tell them what's the problem. And say, you know, just up to yesterday, Tony was clearing a sink. Then we didn't have to call a plumber, right?
Yeah.
So,
all right. So that's it for YouTube Live, everyone.
Thank you. Love the chat. Thanks, everybody. So thank all 256 of you for joining us today. Those of you not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe to the channel so that you can get the new real estate coming out. We have a development coming out this week, which is in St. Elizabeth, called
Genesis Manor.
Genesis Manor. Thank you, Toni-Ann. Toni-Ann have good memory, and my memory is like shot right now. Genesis Manor is coming out, so look out for that one. If you want to be in St. Elizabeth, this one is for you. The houses are beautiful. Yeah, that I can tell you.
Yeah, they are really nice.
Really nice. All right. Mary says, peace out. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. See you in Zoom. Drop your channel link. Your channel link. Did you disconnect already?
No, I did not.
Drop your channel link. All right. There's a channel link. There's a channel link. So you can copy. No, that's Tony's link for the, what's it called? Your YouTube channel.
The YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Somebody says pizza time.
Pizza time.